Another beautiful sunlit morning. There's something about the energy the sun gives. Even the early construction noise next door feels full of life. Watching the building go up day by day has oddly become a comfort. I followed my usual rhythm, meals on time, a bit of work, and a steady flow to the day. If someone asked me what matters most in life, I'd say, without hesitation, the essential things that repeat: eating and releasing, filling up and letting go, just like the rising and setting of the sun. So, a simple home-cooked dinner from Simona means more to me than anything. After spending the day working quietly at home, it felt like the right time to head out and use up some energy. The June sun in Romania is generous. Lingering warmth and light stretch the day a little longer, and I love that feeling of having just a bit more time. There are several big parks nearby, so we started with King Karoltvor's Park, visited the mausoleum, and then made our way over to Youth Park just around the corner. We rented a bike and rode around the park for an hour. It was honestly such a joy, but then I noticed something unusual. Since arriving in Bucharest, I hadn't seen a single other East Asian person besides myself. As I rode through the park, people kept staring at me intensely, not just passing glances, but the kind of gaze that makes you feel like there's a hole being burned through your face. I must have looked really unusual here. I don't think I've ever been in a city where I felt this distinct. But, we're always communicating beyond language, aren't we? Those stares weren't unfriendly, they were just full of curious wonder. And while I felt a little shy, there was something kind about the way they looked at me. I didn't mind it at all. If I ever end up living in this city, I'm definitely getting a bike. It's been a while since I last rode one, but my body remembered it like no time had passed. The views, the breeze, the sunset. Everything about that evening felt just perfect. I'm not sure when it happened, but I've become a morning person. Every morning feels like a little gift, and that's probably why my mood is always lifted from the very start. Mornings are sacred to me, truly. So today, after starting the day on a good note, I decided to head out and get some work done outside. I was originally planning to head to a co-working space, but since there's a university right in the city center, I thought, why not try the campus library first? If they don't let me in, well, that's when Plan B kicks in. Before any negotiation begins, I make sure to fill up first. The sun was just too beautiful. I really didn't feel like heading indoors. Once again, I met with curious stares as I moved through the city. In a place where you rarely see other East Asians, it honestly feels like I've landed on a whole new planet. I searched for the nearest library and made my move. Turns out, it's the Faculty of Humanities library. It's not usually open to the public, they said, but then kindly offered to look into it and even gave me a seat while I waited. Thanks to their kind help, I got in with no problem, and wow. The moment I stepped inside, it felt like I'd walked into a movie, such a stunning space. I found a spot, settled in, and got into deep focus, truly one of the best moments of this trip. After a lovely and productive day, I'm heading back home. Tonight, the celebration begins. Tomorrow is Simona's birthday. Since Simona's place was rented out for the weekend, I booked a separate place to stay. We both packed things and moved into the new accommodation. Of course, something hilarious had to happen the second I arrived.
About 8 kilos of drinks.
But the moment I opened the door and stepped inside, I felt at ease. The space had this old world charm, like I was stepping into a little piece of Romanian history, and honestly, I loved it. After that unexpected cardio attack, we were a little drained, but thankfully, our host had prepared some snacks and we brought champagne. The perfect combo to boost us back up. After all, a long night was still ahead of us. Tonight's star of the show, all glammed up and ready to shine. We've fueled up because, yes, dancing all night takes serious energy. With heels clicked in and spirits high, we're heading to the party spot Simona picked. Let's see what kind of night Bucharest has in store. Watch out, world, our dancing queen is fully in the groove. No one's safe when the rhythm hits this hard. Simona's friend Christina joined us too, but let's be honest, the two of us could barely keep up with Simona's energy. She was on a whole different level. Simona, you are absolutely super.
Cheers! Happy birthday!
It's finally Simona's birthday, and we're welcoming it with maximum joy. As for Soph, me, I used up 3 days worth of energy, all at once.
Yes. It's not over yet.
Oh my God. Sure, this is kind of super memorable thing.
We still have the final boss, the stairs. Time to grab a little something to eat. In Korea, there's this unspoken rule, you're not supposed to skip meals on your birthday, so today, Simona has to eat well. It's basically a birthday requirement. After a long night, I was definitely tired. But hey, it's Saturday and Simona's birthday, so spending the day in bed just wasn't an option. We spotted a traditional Romanian dessert shop just around the corner, a few slices of cake, instant birthday mood.
Okay,
Or
okay.
like we'll get more things. We'll get one almondino. We'll get one creme schneid.
It may have been a small celebration, but blowing out the candles, non-negotiable. It's one of those rare days in the year when making a wish feels a little more magical. Every city has its own scent, don't you think? For me, Bucharest will always smell like linden trees. That soft, sweet fragrance that fills the streets in June. In every city, there are things that stay the same, and others that slowly fade away, like old tailor shops or traditional houses. Some things linger while others quietly disappear. And maybe that's what a living city truly is, a mix of what remains and what moves on. But the people living in the city, they carry all of it within them. Because memory has a quiet strength, it holds on to what the city lets go.
My favorite fruit.
Fruits?
It's called crocodusha.
Memory gives rise to stories, and those stories become human history.
They are before they get ripe.
I'm still here.
Cities are built in part to hold on to human memory, like the Arch of Triumph, a monument to glory that deserves to be remembered for generations.
Okay, so this has been built between 1921.
I later learned from Simona's father that war runs deep in Romania's history, a nation marked by the transformations brought on by the world wars. Through all the hardship and loss, what remains is a quiet strength, a reflection of the human spirit itself. And what does the city look like from a place that holds all those memories? It feels like pure living joy. The past in moments like this becomes the meaning of today. Now it's time to truly feel the joy of being alive. We head to King Michael Park, where we blend in with the locals, enjoying their Saturday, riding bikes and soaking in the slow, easy rhythm of the weekend. And of course, we couldn't skip the little fresh market, no way. I can still picture their faces lighting up when I said, "Oh, delicious." They kept offering me more and more with the sweetest smiles.
So this is Romanian tofu.
For dinner, it's all about Romanian tradition in a beautiful local spot that felt like a time machine. The atmosphere, the flavors, everything took me to another era.
Here's happy birthday, my friend.
This was the moment I officially fell in love with Romanian food. Especially after my fateful encounter with sarmale. It was love at first bite.
Rice and with some vegetables, and then it's in cabbage leaves. You put the sour cream on top.
Dinner was absolutely amazing, and with that, Simona's birthday ends, along with my 5th beautiful day in Romania. So that wraps up days 3 to 5 of my time in Romania. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you'll stick around for the days to come.